Ja, ik weet ook niet of deze vrachtwagens gewoon dachten van we gaan de rij voorbij en dat gaan we niet doen. Ja, ik ga hier toch niet doorheen rijden, man. Dat is net iets te... Net iets te zacht. Dus ik ga toch maar even kijken of ik... wat gaat deze pas doen? Dat weet ik ook niet. Hij gaat wel weg.
Our caravan of 2 nomads on motorcycles navigates along the ancient cities of the Silk Road in Uzbekistan in search for the famous peaches of Samarkand. So far, the roads have proven to be anything but silky, and Uzbekistan, notorious for its bad roads, it's not getting any better.
Ja, hè? Dit ziet er wel uit alsof hij echt recent is aangelegd, inderdaad. Hier het beste pad waar iedereen rijdt. En dan komen er 2 vrachtwagens tegenaan. Ik weet niet of ik dit ga winnen. Oh.
The harsh sunlight removes any perception of saturated colors, with a presence of absence of anything around us. We have succeeded in losing our perception of time here, but we don't have the opportunity to actually contemplate because of the heat. And all of a sudden, I wake up by my own voice. I don't know what I said, and any thought I had evaporated in the scorching sun. A heat stroke, and we decided to take a break. We often stop at caravanserais. See it as the contemporary equivalent for a gas station for camels and a motel for travelers. Here, we recover before we continue on again in the burning sun. But my bike didn't start anymore. We needed assistance to jumpstart and get going again.
Bij het tankstation. Hier zou het eerste tankstation moeten zijn.
And not only our minds are in the desert, Martine has arrived in a culinary desert as well. In Nukus, the first real town in a long while, we see a traffic light for the first time in over 1,000 kilometers. The concept of stopping for a crossing was lost to us, and we even crossed this red light. From Nukus, there are only 2 options to reaching Kiva. A brand new bridge that adds a few extra kilometers, or the old pontoon bridge. It's an easy choice.
Oké, volgens mij mogen we er lang. Pop. Ja, dit soort aansluitingen zien er ook wel goed uit. Hi. Hi. Deze plaat zakt er echt heel erg door. Ja. Wow, kijk hoe die ponton om naar beneden gaat. Wow. Lekkere plek om een lekker band te krijgen. Ja. Overleefd. Ik denk het. Bij mij draait hij nog, dus ik denk dat we geen lekker band hebben. Oké, auto. Zo, kan je het zwembad ook al voelen.
Our presence doesn't go unnoticed. The many drivers and passengers of cars, buses and trucks honk and wave at us at the road. Children hang out of windows. Cars keep driving dangerously close beside us, and everyone smiles. We haven't had as much interaction on the road as we have here on the sandy plains of Uzbekistan. Due to the washboard roads and its vibrations, both Martina's top case frame and my bash plates have broken off and are vibrating like crazy. Fortunately, we found a welder that fixed our problems.
Where are you guys going to?
Bukhara.
Bukhara.
We'll see you there for a beer.
Yeah. Okay, good luck.
We can imagine how it must have felt for the travelers of old to see the contours of the city on the horizon after a long journey. Not by camel, but by motorcycle. In addition to the roads, road users in Uzbekistan are also a hazard. The traffic is quite erratic and a car braked for no reason, but Martina cannot change direction and rides into the bumper. The front fork is bent and we are unable to continue. We stand somewhat lost by the side of the road when an Uzbek man approaches us. The man, Rustam, takes us to a master mechanic for repairs. The mechanic, who indeed is a master of its craft, straightens the fork by the eye. In the meantime, Rustam takes us to the local hospital for x-rays. Once outside with 2 nice pictures and nothing broken, Rustam asks if we already have a place to sleep. We gladly agree, and before we know it, we are having dinner with his family. The hospitality is immeasurable. We are the second internationals ever to have been in their home.
Bye bye.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Although we continue, we have to adjust the route. We consider Tajikistan too risky with Martina's bike in its current situation. And so we continue onwards to Tashkent, where we enjoy our typical city life, eating cake for breakfast and visiting the local architectural highlights. And after 18 hot and often monotonous days of riding, mountains appear on the horizon. We end our silk tour in Uzbekistan and cross the border into Kyrgyzstan.
Oh.
Yaxshi.
Yaxshi qara.
Ayvaqar.
Ayva.
Okay.
Yaxshi boringlar, ha.
Good.